My boyfriend almost unalived me over milk. I am breaking up with my boyfriend over milk. I live with my boyfriend and we've had conflicts now for over 5 months because of milk. Approximately 6 months ago, I found out I'm lactose intolerant, and it made me change all my diet to avoid stomach ache and nausea, in which is working pretty well. I do not expect my BF to change his diet to accommodate me, so we've been buying our own groceries to not impact one another. In my country, plant-based milk and lactose-free products are very expensive, but since I love my cheese and milk, I buy it anyway. The problem is that my partner eats it all when I'm not home and doesn't replace it by buying more. I don't mind sharing food, but it's really disrespectful of him to not leave some for me. He knows lactose is something my stomach can't handle, but he still eats and drinks my products when I'm not around. It made us fight a lot of time, and it's been ongoing for 5 months until now. This morning, seeing less than 100 milliliters of my almond milk made me go absolutely crazy due to the fact I was more than 10 hours awake after my shift in the hospital and just wanted some latte. He keeps saying it's not a big deal, but the fact that he chooses to consume my stuff and refuses to admit his mistakes makes it unbearable. How my boyfriend treats me is absolutely outrageous, and it made me see that he don't treat me as an equal due to how many disrespect I've been enduring. I can't take it anymore. Edit. I bought a plane ticket to return to my parents' home. My boyfriend, soon-to-be ex, thinks we are okay since I've been quiet after he yelled at me saying I was overreacting. I've sent a message to my boss and she said it is fine for me to work online. Edit 2. I was thinking about writing a letter to my boyfriend since this was my first relationship. Dear BF. I am leaving. Leaving a 5-year relationship in which was full of red flag that I couldn't see due to my rose-tinted glasses. My favorite nickname that you gave me was Doll, but now it makes me want to puke. The naive old me thought it was because you loved my dark hair and my love for pink, but now looking back, maybe it was because how dumb I looked just to please you by obeying every single word like a spell. I know deep in my heart you will blame me for the breakup or maybe the milk. None of these were the issue, you are the problem. Every time you disrespected me by consuming my almond milk was like someone slowly plucking petals because every single act of disregard made my love for you die. Honestly, this fate couldn't be prevented. We know where we are in each other's heart, the only mistake was making you the priority when I clearly wasn't. Thank you for being my first, but unfortunately you won't be my last. Goodbye. Top comments: if he likes your food so much, maybe he should switch to buying them. Commenter: you are breaking up over him being disrespectful to your needs. You buy specific things for you, and he uses it, without replacing it. First update. 3 days later. Yesterday was a bit chaotic, so I didn't have the chance to log on Reddit. While my ex was at college, me and my 4 friends packed everything I bought over the years. The only thing I left behind was our engagement ring, photos and the house keys. I left the heavy and big stuff at my friend's house and she will be shipping it to my parents' home, God bless her. I arrived during the night at my homey city and my phone wasn't even on, so for several hours peace was there for me. No more screaming, no more disrespect, and no more stolen milk. Today when I finally turned on my phone, there was more than 74 calls from him. The messages were between begging me to come home and talk it out to threatening to expose my nudes, tell everyone about my ADHD, find me and make me regret. I am quite afraid of it, so I showed my parents these texts. We are planning to spend several days at our beach home in another state until it is safe and get a police report. I don't know what will happen after I file a report since in our country, Brazil, the police is a failure. Second update. 9 days after first post. Hi, it's me again and today I'm going to give you all some bad news. In my last update, I told you all about traveling to my beach house in Bahia and it saved my life. Here is awesome. I missed being sun-kissed and having so much fun at the beach. As I mentioned before, traveling to my family's beach house was what kept my life since my ex-boyfriend wanted to fulfill his promises of bringing me home at whatever cost. Before leaving, I told the building administration that my ex is not allowed to enter the condominium since he's a threat. This morning my parents received a call from the doorman saying they called the police because my ex-boyfriend showed up and tried to find me. He was able to enter since I forgot to delete his Face ID, but fortunately this monster was stopped at the reception. At first, he tried to talk to the staff saying it was all a misunderstanding and we're back together, but they asked for proof and this idiot couldn't even provide for it. He became very violent and tried to attack the staff, so they called the police. When they started searching him and his bag, It was found a pair of knives, gloves, and plastic bags. Now he's in the preventive detention. I'm still shaken up at the possibility of me being unalived by him, so this will be my final update since we will be suing him. The fact that it was all caused by milk is really shocking because it made me see that the man I almost married is a monster. Thank you all for the support and advices. I don't know why, but my comments aren't showing up, but I want to say I'm really grateful for everything. Edit: to those who are harassing me at my DMs demanding proof, I have only a thing to say: I don't care what you think. For the sake of my privacy, there won't be any information about the condo, the CCTV footage, nothing. This is confidential information. I am a victim. Stop harassing me for proof. I think the only way for you all to believe is if I have been really unalived and have my face at the news. Please stop and leave me alone. Top comment. I understand you can't update about the lawsuit, but can you update once in a while to tell us you're safe? I know that I don't know you, but you got me worried. Op responds. I will try to make some updates. I think this will be my personal journey of healing. Commenter. This is insane. I'm so glad that you got out and it is safe. That the staff was able to stop him. Op. I never expected him to get violent, because he's always been a decent guy. Also, I think God was on our side since he is 6'0" feet and is full of muscle, and normally it would have been difficult to tackle him. Trash Panda adds, what a psycho. I hope stories like this keep people aware. Don't ignore the red flags no matter how minor they may seem. You never know what kind of crazy is beneath the surface of the small stuff. Stay safe, friends.